Now, I want to turn your attention to Africa and more specifically Nigeria. It looks as if the Trump administration, in considering those who it intends to make a bilateral arrangement with, Africa is not in the picture and Nigeria itself is not in the picture. Now, if I'm making a mistake by saying Nigeria is not in the picture, I needed to paint a picture of where Nigeria and Africa comes in and what sort of business interactions will ensue from that conversation.
Yeah, no, I mean, you make a very valid point. I mean, during the first Trump term, the first Trump administration, Africa certainly was not first and foremost on the Trump administration's mind. I mean, most of his predecessors have put more emphasis on Africa, particularly in terms of aid and humanitarian elements of the relationship, as well as, depending on the administration, a certain amount of focus since 9/11, especially on the national security side of the relationship. With Donald Trump, it was, and it may be going forward, more of an ad hoc, less of a vision for American-African relations, and more a case of dealing with the issues or problems or challenges as they arise. I mean, rightly or wrongly, his focus is on North America, the Western Hemisphere, relations with, I think, the Middle East, particularly important relations with Asia, and Africa is, to be perfectly candid, not at the bottom of that list, but no more than perhaps in the middle with other one or two other parts of the world. So Donald Trump is going to be, when his attention is focused on Africa, is going to be looking for, as I was touching on earlier, looking for those transactional advantages. I mean, he's committed to making America energy independent in terms of oil and gas exploration, etc., and that may or may not have an impact or has the potential to influence relations with a country such as Nigeria.